Hey, how's it going? It's Fat Daddy Sambo with those nerdy metal guys, and it's time for another lunch break album review. This is where we take a new release, give it a few listens, do some research on the artist, and then bring you the results. And today's album was highly anticipated by me personally. This is Korn's The Nothing. This album came out on September 13th, 2019, released on Roadrunner Records in conjunction with Elektra, and was highly anticipated throughout the metal community and rock world, I think in general. You know, when we think of Korn, Korn is certainly a band that has had its ups and downs. You know, they had a very solid string of hits there for a while. They had Issues and Follow the Leader and their self-titled debut, and even See You on the Other Side was considered a solid release. And you know, then we saw dubstep Korn come through, and you know, a band that was known for experimenting almost pushed it a little too far. Let me tell you, they are back. This is a very solid album. In fact, in my opinion, this has been their best album to date. You know, I was really pleasantly surprised to hear it. From the beginning notes of the album, you hear Jonathan Davis's bagpipes, you know, chime in, and it's just that battle cry that, hey, we are back. You know, and the gang literally is back together. Monkey and Head and Fieldy and Jonathan with Ray Luzier on drums. You know, this has just been a real joy. I've had the pleasure of seeing them a couple of times over the past few years live, and let me tell you, you know, live they definitely still bring it. They've got the goods, and they are able to display it completely here. You know, my personal favorites as I go through the album, the second track is Cold, very heavy, very much in that theme that we've seen so much over the years with Korn albums and Korn songs. You know, self-reflection, self-doubt, self-introspection. You know. How can I overcome what you're doing to me? And you know, this is definitely carried forward. You know, track 5, probably my personal favorite, Idiosyncrasy. You know, it almost, it's, if you will, it's a heavier version of Got the Life, is the way I really interpreted this song. It really just has a great catchy hook to it, wonderful driving beat. You know, and then The Ringmaster would probably be my next highlight off of this album, and that's track number 9. Gets a little heavier, a little deeper, a little darker, but definitely still within the theme of the album. You know, Korn, obviously, as we've already said, you know, no stranger to experimentation, and known for that experimenting sound. If we think of classic songs, Falling Away From Me, you know, Freak on a Leash, songs that we think of as the quintessential Korn sound, you're really going to hear that, in my opinion, most on this album with the song Harder, which is a little later on. But it still flows very much in a more mature vein for this album. It's a decent length album. This album runs just shy of 45 minutes at 44 minutes and 20 seconds. You know, but I can't say enough good things about it. This album has been my fairly constant soundtrack through my day, and I find it appropriate for, you know, whether I'm in the office or in the gym. Man, it's just been a fantastic motivator. Korn is, I believe they've wrapped up their tour with Alice in Chains, though, you know, they're a band that it's hard to keep down and hard to keep off the road, especially with this fantastic album that they're able to go out and promote. So if they come to your area, I certainly recommend seeing them. You know, as I said, they really continue to bring the goods to a live show. In fact, when I saw them this past summer, Alice in Chains, band that I really enjoy, not the best showing for them. I'd seen them before, and they had a lot more energy when I saw them previously. Granted, it's been hot as hell this summer, but still, you know, Korn saved the day, really pulled everything out of the bag, and just blew away the audience. So, Korn's The Nothing. As always, there will be a link in the description for this video for you to be able to listen to this album yourself, make your own decision. And I encourage you to do that. Definitely get out and support our metal bands, see them live. If we don't support them, they will go away, unfortunately. So, let's keep flying the flag and have a great day. Thanks.